What is going on, y'all? Joe Johnston here from Initiate Connections, the best speaker growth consulting company in the space today. Very, very excited to be chatting with my man, Will. Will is blessed here today. Will has been working with us for a couple months now and has been able to see some great results. Will is one of the top high school speakers in the space today, and he's starting to branch out more into the college, the corporate space, and really growing a lot. And we have loved having him here in our community. So, Will, brother, how are you, my man?
Hey, man, anytime I'm connecting with the GOAT, it's always a good feeling. GOAT recognize GOAT, baby. Let's
Go
go.
recognize, go, baby. That's what it's about. I don't know if I've earned that title yet, but I certainly know that you have in the work that you do, brother. And it's been an honor to be a part of that journey. So let's get right into it, man. You came to us. You already had a very successful speaking business. We were coming here to just because I remember our first conversation. You're like, man, I'm always trying to hone the craft. You referred over by a mutual friend. Talk to me about numbers, man. How much money and new business have we been able to help you add? And then we'll get into how we've been able to do that. But since working with us, how much money have you been able to add to your business over the past couple of months?
Oh, yeah, 50,000, easy. Like, when I mean easy, I mean easy. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, and it's going too. You know what I'm saying? We still got contracts rolling through the pipeline and things of that nature. So, yeah, as of right now, man, to date, an additional 50,000 plus. And I'm going to say plus because, of course, you know what I'm saying, implementing the systems and the framework is just going to keep scaling.
Talk to me about how that's broken down, because I mean, even that number is like almost mind-boggling to me. And like, I know like you came in and you like had some solid systems, and like, man, there was a lot of things that I was digging into. You like, yeah, I got that. For you,
Yeah.
it's been more like this optimization stuff. And I know like book sales has been huge for you. I think raising your fee with some of these deals. Where has that revenue been added for you with the work that we've done?
Yeah, man. Especially when it comes to the books, man, like definitely the upsell piece. I go in there with my regular fee, and then I'll upsell them to the books, and they're like, "Hey, it's a no-brainer. Let's get the books. Let's get you to come speak." And then I throw in an extra session. I'm already there. Let's work. Let's create a lifelong memorable experience for sure for your actual students or your faculty. Let's make the best of it, and so they love it, man. They just be eating at it.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's like for someone like yourself and like all speakers, like we always talk about this. It's like if you want to add more money, like you want to get more out of deals, oftentimes it's like it's not that these places don't have it. It's just like you need to provide more value. You know what I mean? And there's so many ways. I think a lot of speakers, I know myself for a while, it's like, hey, I just go in, I do a keynote, I fly in, I fly out, and like I get, my fee, whatever my fee is. But it's like, what you've been able to do, and I think where we've been able to expand is like, no. We can sell books on the back end. We can do future sessions. We can potentially turn it into consulting work. I know you're doing some programming work and curriculum work that you're going to be selling, and like
Yeah,
that's been huge for you. So there's so many different variables and levers that we can pull to spruce up these deals. And like you're a perfect example of being able to do that.
yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. And one of the things that I'll definitely say, man, is that you just really got to have a belief in yourself, man. Like Joe and Aaron, they can give you guys the blueprint all day, every day, man. But you just got to really want this, man. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to want it. Like literally, they're giving you everything on a silver platter. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, here, go run it. And then just the extra support, bro. I mean, like, I've never been in a community to where you guys are so active and supportive and wanting everybody to win. You guys don't hold nothing back. You guys give the game. You guys give the strategies. You guys give the framework of every single area, like in the modules are digestible. Bro, it's a beautiful, amazing program for sure.
Heck yeah, brother. I appreciate that, man. Talk us through when we came together originally a few months ago, where you were at in your business. And again, like this is like prefacing this by saying like when you came to us, like you were already doing really well. But take us through where things were at before we worked together, and then where things are at now, and again what's been kind of optimized over the past couple months, and where you're at now compared to where you were when we first started working together.
Yeah, when I first got to you, I didn't have no like I had a little bit of clarity in regards to the college market, but I didn't have this much clarity in the college market in regards to the seasons, in regards to who you reach out to, in regards to the different type of departments. You know what I'm saying? So that piece, I didn't have that knowledge. We were doing very good, you know what I'm saying, multiple six figures. But I came specifically to Aaron and Joe because I know I wanted to dominate that college market. And so, there was a lot of techniques that I took and I implemented in my own speaking business to help me in the middle school, the high school market, and with staff and faculty in the education space. Where we're at now. Oh, and another thing that was, I didn't have, I had assistants, but I didn't have assistants, if that makes sense. Like they didn't, like I wasn't clear, and because I wasn't clear, they wasn't able to execute. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, Joe, people hire people and they don't even know what the expectation is.
Facts,
So
facts.
once I you, bro, I was like, oh, you like, yo, bro, they got to do this. This is the framework. You need to teach this. After you're done teaching this, you lay off of it. I'm like, all right, cool. So we took that, we implemented, and bro, I'm telling you right now, like I would say when I came to you, I was like 75% in the business. Now I'm about maybe 15 to 25% in the business now because of the framework and the model, bro. So now I can just focus more on different types of products, services. How can I better serve my client, right? How can we maximize the marketing? How can we maximize the sales pipeline? So, man, it's just been a blessing, man, rocking with y'all, man. And for sure, I mean, where we're at now, we're definitely, as I said, you added additional 50K plus. And my team is really doing what they need to do because I'm more clear on the focus on where we're going.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, that is so huge, right? It's like we can look at monetary results all day, right? And that is important, as you and I know. But you and I also know at the level that you're at, like to get to the seven and multiple seven-figure mark, it's like Will can't be doing 75% of the operations. Will needs
Come
to be
on.
doing 10, if not less of it, and needs to be
Yeah.
doing high level strategy work. Like any of the folks that I consult at your level, it's like, man, we need to get you into your zone of genius. And we know Will's zone of genius is creating content, being on stage, building relationships. Like it's not even sales or anything day to day.
Yeah.
It's the things that only you uniquely can do. And you uniquely can do those three things: serving clients at the highest level, whether it's speaking, coaching, consulting, creating content, creating more programs to serve those people at the highest level, and then building relationships. And it's
Yeah.
like, I think for a lot of speakers who are getting to that level, they struggle to, get there because they're still bogged down in the day to day. And I remember that conversation we had. It's like, hey, bro, we got to turn the people on your team into managers. And then
Yeah.
everyone reports to those managers, and you just have check in calls with those 3 or 4 managers. And that thing's running smoothly. And so, man, I've been so proud of you being able to implement that. Talk to us about like where you're at today, not even necessarily numbers, but in terms of like, where you're at today in terms of gigs, like what you're looking at into the future and what the future holds for you, because I know you have some really, really exciting things coming up in terms of the curriculum and again, removing yourself and your own coaching offer and all that stuff. So talk to us about the state of the business today for you.
Yeah, state of the business, man. I would say we're definitely on track for sure. This upcoming academic year to definitely be at 500,000 easy. Especially with the curriculum, with the other services that we got in place. The framework of Aaron and Joe, of course, as well, tapping into that college market. So I know, for me right now, gigs, I don't at this level, fam, like I take what I want to take. I don't have to just take anything, right? And so for me, like I really just want to be on the road at least 4 to 5 times a month. I ain't trying to be on the road and on plane flights, and so that's why I came to Joe and Aaron because I know that they had the blueprint. And so now, man, I'm looking at 5 gigs a month, 75 to 10,000 per gig, which is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It took me years to get to there, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? And people have no problem paying it. So I got that with the curriculum coming in place. That curriculum easily going to be anywhere between 30 to 50,000. I show up twice with some support. That's going to be, you know what I'm saying? So you can see as I'm telling these numbers how we can quickly scale this joint to 500,000. And I would even say 1 million, to be honest with you, Joe. So, I don't have to get on the road as much no more, man. I'm able to be home with my family, which I want. Pretty much at this point, you're going to have to pay me to leave my family type joint. And so people know that. We got a lot of things happening in Vegas, a lot of things happening in Rhode Island, a lot of things happening in Florida. So, the earth is shaking, the Titanic plates are moving, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be crazy, man.
Heck yeah, brother. Dude, I mean, and look, no one better to do it because here's the thing. We sit here and we talk a lot about the business, and the business is important and business growth and consulting on that. But you know this, man. You've been honing the crafts for 10 years. And it's like, man, you can be the best businessman, but if the product ain't good, if the steak don't sizzle, if the steak isn't delicious, man, well, you're not getting those referrals. You're not being able to command 75, 100 plus. You're not being
Yeah.
able to command, any of this stuff that you're able to do and get to the point where you really truly can come from abundance of, hey, I'm not getting out of bed, for less than this amount, right? And so it's been a beautiful thing, man, a beautiful thing to help you grow, and we're excited to continue to help you grow. Last question, man, got to ask it. Actually, second to last question.
Yeah.
Someone's on the fence, they're looking to grow their speaking business. Maybe they've done, they're doing six figures, they've done multiple six figures, and they're just trying to figure out how to go to the next level, how to free up their time and really scale this thing to the next level. They're having a conversation with us here at Initiate Connections. What would you say to that person who's kind of on the fence of hopping in?
If you're on the fence, hop over it. Ah, come on. Come on, bro. If you're on the fence, hop over it, man. Like, there's no, this is not scripted. I'm gonna let you know right now. Like, this is not scripted. And I don't even do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I got to give credit where credit is due. Joe and Aaron are phenomenal. I promise you, man. Like, this is the best speaking program that you're ever going to be a part of. Not even speaking. It's a family. Get the pro. Like, it's a family. And so if you're on the fence and you're like, man, I got to talk to my talk. Nah, get your card. Get the Amex card. All right, get the card. Get the credit card. Go borrow money from your family. Whatever you got to do. Pay. I don't know what it is now. It's probably $20,000 program, but whatever you got to do, make sure you get the card and swipe and get in there, because I promise you, man, like, the information that they have, it's not something that's just going to be outdated. It's not going to be something that's just, hey, dude, no. Joe and Aaron are very strategic and they move methodically. And if you follow the process T to T and you listen to what they're telling you, when to reach out to the people, like that was a blessing for me, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't even know when to reach out to these actual decision makers. But y'all lay that out. Now you reach out this time, you send this message. I'm like, oh, that's it? Bet. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're on the fence, hop over it. Stop playing. You only get one life. They said, Joe, a lot of people, they ask people on their deathbed the question, and pretty much the question is, what were some things that you wish that you would have done differently? And the number one question that comes up is, I wish that I would have took more risk on myself. So stop waiting until you there. Stop waiting. Like, go execute. Like if you're not in the pro, you just tripping. I ain't gonna hold you at this point. Like, you tripping. So definitely get in there for sure.
Yeah, man, that's when life starts. That's when life starts. When that fear comes up, it's going to come up. You and I have had it in our journeys. And I mean, as we continue to grow as business owners, speakers, entrepreneurs, that fear is still there, man. But it's like, you got to know when it's actual fear and when it's fear because you're going into something new that you're excited for. You know what I mean? And that never ends. If that little fear and that little voice is like, I don't know, it's like, man, no, that's when life fucking begins. And you and I both know, whether it's quitting a job and going full-time into speaking, whether it's quoting yourself at that 10, 15, 20K mark for the first time, it's like, bro, that fear is always going to be there, but it's what makes life worth living. So last question for you, man. Where can people check you out? Because here's the thing, man. We tell all of our clients this. This is one of the selling points, man. You come into our program, you're actually going to have access not only to our community, but you're going to have access to one of the best high school speakers in the space today. That I'm even going to let you, if he's okay with it, you can hit him up on Slack and pick his brain. And so people trying to get into the high school, the college market, and just see what you do, man. Where can we go follow you, and where can we check out your work? Because you post some great content. You're giving away free game all the time, which we appreciate. Where can people go find you if they're looking to check you out?
Yeah, man. Go to Instagram, man. Just follow me at Will is Blessed. Will is Blessed. I'll be more than glad to be able to, give you some quick insight, what I'm saying, on help you, man. It's just, we got to pass the baton, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't hoard stuff. And I think that's what definitely attracted me to you and Aaron, is because you guys just give, generously. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's just the key. You want to get around people who want you to be great, not want to taint your gift. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Will is Blessed. Hit me up, man. I look forward to talking to y'all, man. Much success for sure.
Heck yeah, brother. Well, let's sign off with this. Give me your tagline. Let's get it. Let's
Hey,
go.
let's grow. Let's be great, baby.
Let's go, baby. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks, y'all. We will chat soon.